Every second, the universe follows rules so precise that even the smallest error could destroy reality itself. Stars burn because physics allows nuclear fusion to happen perfectly. Planets orbit because gravity bends space and time with exact mathematical precision. Atoms stay stable because invisible quantum forces hold particles together continuously. Light travels across billions of light years, obeying the same physical laws everywhere in the cosmos. From black holes to human brains, everything in existence depends completely on physics, working without failure. But there is a terrifying question hidden deep inside modern science. What happens in places where physics itself begins to fail? Not science fiction, not imagination. Real locations in the universe where our current understanding completely collapses. Regions where gravity becomes infinite, matter behaves impossibly, time loses meaning, and even the greatest equations in human history stop producing answers. The terrifying truth is that scientists already know these places exist. One of the most dangerous examples is inside a black hole. Black holes are born when giant stars die. For millions or billions of years, stars survive because two enormous forces balance each other perfectly. Gravity constantly tries to crush the star inward, while nuclear fusion inside the core pushes outward with incredible energy. As long as this balance exists, the star remains stable. But eventually the fuel runs out. The fusion weakens. Gravity wins. In less than seconds, the entire core of the star collapses inward faster and faster under its own weight. The pressure becomes so extreme that atoms themselves begin breaking apart. Electrons crash into protons. Matter becomes compressed beyond anything humans can truly imagine. And then something horrifying happens. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, the collapsing matter reaches a singularity, a point where density becomes infinite and space-time itself curves infinitely inward. Gravity becomes mathematically endless. Distance approaches zero. Time itself begins breaking apart. This is the moment where physics stops working. Einstein's equations predict singularities must exist, but quantum mechanics says infinities like this should never physically happen. Humanity's two most powerful scientific theories completely destroy each other inside black holes. That means somewhere beyond the event horizon, reality is operating under conditions no human theory can fully explain. Imagine getting close to a black hole in a spacecraft. At first, nothing dramatic may happen. But as you approach the event horizon, reality itself starts changing around you. According to relativity, gravity slows time. Near Earth, this effect is tiny. Near a black hole, it becomes terrifying. To a distant observer, your spacecraft would appear to slow down more and more until almost frozen in time. Light leaving your ship would stretch and fade redder as gravity distorted space-time around you. But inside the spacecraft, you would feel time moving normally. Instead, the outside universe would begin accelerating. Stars would rapidly evolve. Galaxies would move through millions of years in front of your eyes. Civilizations on distant planets could rise and disappear while only minutes pass for you near the black hole. This means black holes do not just distort space, they distort reality itself. Then comes the most horrifying stage. The gravity near black holes becomes uneven across your body. The pull on your feet grows much stronger than the pull on your head. Your body stretches vertically thinner and thinner in a process called spaghettification. First, bones break apart, then organs, then molecules themselves separate. Eventually, atoms are torn apart completely. Matter no longer exists normally. And after this point, science genuinely does not know what happens next. Some physicists believe singularities are impossible and that unknown quantum effects prevent infinite collapse. Others think black holes may connect to wormholes leading elsewhere in space-time. Some theories suggest the information inside black holes gets preserved on the event horizon itself, like a cosmic hologram. But no theory has been fully proven, because physics itself reaches a wall there. Yet black holes are not the only place where reality begins collapsing. The birth of the universe creates the exact same terrifying problem. Scientists can mathematically reverse the expansion of the universe backward through time. Galaxies move closer together, temperatures rise, matter compresses tighter and tighter. Eventually, the entire observable universe shrinks into something smaller than an atom. Then the equations fail again. At the beginning of the Big Bang, temperature and density become mathematically infinite according to classical physics. Space itself may not have existed before this moment. Time itself may have started there. This creates one of the most disturbing questions humans have ever asked. What existed before reality existed? The terrifying answer is that physics currently cannot explain it. Some scientists believe the universe emerged from quantum fluctuations inside empty space. Others propose that our universe is one tiny bubble inside an infinite multiverse. Some theories suggest universes constantly form and die forever across higher dimensions. But no one knows for certain. Humanity can describe the evolution of stars and galaxies across billions of years, yet still cannot fully explain how existence itself began. Then, quantum mechanics makes reality even stranger. At the microscopic level, particles stop behaving like normal objects. Electrons do not exist in fixed positions like tiny planets orbiting atoms. Instead, they behave like probability waves spread across space. Until measured, particles can exist in multiple possible states simultaneously. This is called quantum superposition. Then comes quantum tunneling, where particles pass directly through barriers they should never physically cross. Inside stars, quantum tunneling helps nuclear fusion happen. Without it, stars, like the sun, might never produce energy properly. Then reality becomes even more disturbing. Quantum entanglement allows particles separated by enormous distances to remain mysteriously connected. Change one particle, and the other instantly responds regardless of distance. Even Einstein could not accept this fully. He called it spooky action at a distance. Yet experiments repeatedly prove quantum entanglement is real. The deeper scientists study quantum mechanics, the more reality starts looking unstable beneath the surface. One of the greatest mysteries is the measurement problem. Before observation, quantum systems behave like waves of probabilities. But once measured, those possibilities suddenly collapse into one outcome. What causes this collapse remains unknown. Some interpretations suggest observation itself affects reality. Others claim every quantum possibility creates parallel universes where all outcomes happen simultaneously. This means that underneath ordinary human experience, reality may function in ways completely beyond intuitive understanding. Then comes perhaps the most terrifying idea in modern physics: vacuum decay. Most people imagine empty space as nothing. But according to quantum field theory, empty space contains invisible energy fields everywhere in the universe. Some physicists believe our universe may currently exist in a temporary false vacuum state. If this state suddenly destabilized somewhere in deep space, a bubble of altered physics could form and expand outward near light speed. Inside that bubble, the laws of reality themselves would change. Atoms might stop holding together. Chemistry could collapse instantly. Electromagnetic forces might behave differently. Stars could die immediately. Matter itself might become impossible. Every planet, galaxy, and living organism inside the bubble would be destroyed instantly because the universe would no longer support the same physical laws, and humanity would never see it coming because the bubble expands almost as fast as light itself. Then comes perhaps the greatest proof that modern physics is incomplete: dark matter and dark energy. Scientists discovered galaxies rotate far too quickly for visible matter alone to explain. According to known gravity, galaxies should tear themselves apart, but something invisible is holding them together. Scientists named this unknown substance dark matter. At the same time, the expansion of the universe is accelerating faster and faster because of another mysterious force called dark energy. Together, dark matter and dark energy make up roughly 95% of the universe. Everything humans can directly see, stars, planets, oceans, mountains, galaxies, even human bodies, represents less than 5% of existence. That means humanity still does not understand most of reality itself. And perhaps the most terrifying truth of all is this: every time humans believed physics was complete, the universe revealed something even stranger hiding underneath. Newton's laws once seemed perfect until Einstein changed reality forever. Einstein's relativity then became incomplete beside quantum mechanics. Now even modern physics appears unable to explain black holes, dark matter, singularities, or the origin of the universe completely. So when people ask what happens when physics stops working in space, the scientific answer is deeply unsettling. Reality does not collapse. Human understanding does.